grocery haul. I just finished up my shopping, laid everything out, and thought I'd share with you what we have for my family of 6. This will feed us for 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, depending, but this will definitely last at least 2 weeks. I spent a total of $175 on all of this, so let me break it down for you. So over here, I'm gonna start off with, I grabbed 10 of the Yoplait whipped yogurts. I love these things, and I like to eat, you know, one for breakfast or whatever. I bought 5 last night, and my kids found them hidden in the fridge and ate all of them. So I had to restock myself. I like the vanilla and I like the chocolate, and also they have an orange cream one. So I grabbed myself 10 of those, and we'll see how long those last. I grabbed some sour cream, cottage cheese. Again, this is something that I like to have as like a snack in the evening. A couple of my kids like to have it also. We'll pour some fruit over it, or even just a little pepper and eat it as a snack. Some half and half. My husband and I drink coffee here at home, and he likes to have half and half. He doesn't care for milk in his coffee. I grabbed some whipped cream cheese. The kids like that better than just the regular cream cheese to put on like their bagels or toast, or they like to make cream cheese and ham sandwiches, so they like me to grab that. Just some spreadable butter. I grabbed a package of the mini plain bagels, because I find even though my kids range from the age of 5 all the way up to 21, they don't eat like the whole bagel. They usually like just something quick and small to grab and go or to snack on. So I grabbed a bag of these bagels. Now these will probably last 3, possibly 4 days. So we also have a slew of cereal in the pantry that they can snack on for breakfast and such also. But these will last, you know, maybe the week for snacks and breakfast and such. Let's see, I grabbed some bread. I grabbed the butter bread. The is the kind that everybody in my house pretty much agrees upon that they like. I did buy some of the potato bread because I like this, my husband likes it, and then just some of the regular Market Basket butter bread. These were 2 for $5. The Market Basket butter brand is $1.59 each. I grabbed some fruit punch, even though I swore to my kids I wasn't going to buy any more juice this grocery trip, because they just sit here and they suck it down and leave cups all over the place, half drunk and everything. It was on sale, so I caved, but I only bought 1 jug of juice. Margarine, I grabbed 3 of those. I do a lot of baking, and I like using that. I grabbed some empanada discs. I tried making the El Salvadorian version, I forget how to say the name of it, last week, and the dough that I made, it came out more like a gordita dough. It was good, but it wasn't that crispy dough that I wanted. And so I watched some YouTube videos, and this is kind of like the shortcut that they use. I believe in my Walmart video yesterday, I showed these also, but I didn't realize that the ones that I bought yesterday were seasoned. I'm not quite sure what they're seasoned with, but they're kind of like a reddish color. So I found these are just the regular dough ones. So I'm anxious to try these. I grabbed some more vegetable oil. You know, in my house we do some frying. I use it for my baking. I do use vegetable oil a lot. I bought some cold cuts. We got a little hodgepodge here. Pepperoni. I grabbed some deli pepperoni. I'm going to make some little mini pizzas for the kids for snacks. I grabbed some just Land O'Lakes American sliced cheese. You know, just for sandwiches and such. I have bologna, ham, and everything. And what I'm going to try to do is start making up a bunch of sandwiches and leaving them in the fridge, so when the kids come home or on the weekends or what, they can just grab a sandwich. Don't have to worry about dirtying up anything. I bought some corned beef. I like and my husband likes corned beef sandwiches. We got some chicken breast, and I got some turkey breast. Oh, and then they had this on sale, so I grabbed some. It's Munster cheese. I love, love, love Munster cheese, so I grabbed a pound of that. I grabbed a 5-pound bag of white rice. We eat a lot of white rice. If you could tell from my grocery hauls and everything, we're not a, let's see, health conscious family. We are all very healthy. We have no medical problems. My kids are very active, you know, no obesity issues or anything of the sorts. So we just like to enjoy what we eat, and, you know, I do try to make it as healthy as possible. But again, we like our white rice. My husband's not a big potato person, so when I'm making dinner or making meals, I try to balance out a protein, a starch, and a vegetable. That's how I was raised, how my mother would make our plates, so that's how I make my family's plates. And since my husband's not big on potatoes, we do a lot of white rice. I've mastered how to make white rice, finally. Took me quite a long time. So I do try to come up with ways to jazz up the rice. But in the end, plain old white rice with some butter, he's happy with. I grabbed some more pizza doughs because, again, I'm going to make little mini pizzas for the kids. So I grabbed 2 of those. The Annie's macaroni and cheese. My kids don't care for the Kraft macaroni and cheese. They like the Velveeta one, but the Velveeta one is actually quite expensive. So we've compromised. I've tried a bunch of different ones, and these are the ones that my kids like the best. Now, they don't like all of the Annie's. They like just the regular classic one, and they also like the 4 cheese penne one. So these were on sale for $1. So I grabbed 5 of those just to keep in the pantry. That is just going to be like a quick lunch, or I might make up a batch of it and section them out into small containers and put them in the fridge for them to just grab and snack on when they want to. Peanut butter rich crackers. These were on sale, 2 for $4. I thought it was a great deal, so I grabbed these. Again, just a quick snack. They can throw these in their backpacks to have at school. My daughter, who is 5, they have snack at school, so these will work out good. My kids' schools, they do advise with peanut allergies, but they do not ban peanut butter. They let you, like my 5-year-old, nobody in her class has a peanut allergy, so they allow her to bring in, you know, the Ritz crackers with the peanut butter. But if you're in a class with a child who has a peanut allergy, then they ask you to refrain from sending anything in. And then my 2 older kids who are in middle school, they can bring them. They tell you, you know, just to be careful, know who has allergies and who doesn't, but they don't ban peanut butter from the school. So, long story short, yes, they can bring peanut butter crackers to school. So also I grabbed, these were 2 for $5. Again, snacks to keep in the pantry. The little cherry fruit pies and some ring dings. I grabbed just 2 packages of the Carolina rice pilaf. Again, just to change things up. I can make my own rice pilaf, but, you know, these are quicker, and my husband will actually eat these, and these are only 49 cents each. So I usually like to keep a couple of these in my pantry, just as a quick go-to. Some au jus gravy. I will be making Mississippi pot roast this week, so I needed that. Some mesquite marinade. I'm going to be making some steaks, so I like to whip up the marinade, put it on my steaks, and then put them in the freezer. So then when I go to thaw them, they're marinating while I'm thawing them, so it kind of saves on time. Chicken broth. I didn't realize the other day I needed chicken broth, and I have about 8 beef broths in my pantry. No chicken broth, so I'm trying to slowly restock my chicken broth in my pantry. Again, we got some Shimmer and Shine fruit snacks. My daughter had asked for those, and then Teen Titan fruit snacks. The kids like those. Now, these I will have to hide in the pantry, because if my kids know that there's fruit snacks, they will sit there and they will eat the entire box until it's gone. So what I usually try doing is I take them out of the boxes and I put them in Ziploc baggies, and then I stick it like in the back of the pantry. because my kids aren't very observant, so if they saw these colorful boxes in the pantry, they know what it is. But if they see a hefty Ziploc bag with a bunch of little bags in it, they're not going to really pay attention to that. So I usually do take these out of the box and put them in a Ziploc bag into the pantry to kind of make them last a little bit. I grabbed some penne and some elbows. Again, I believe I had said this in a previous video. I love these particular elbows for like my macaroni salad, my mac and cheese, because they're not huge. When you cook them up, they kind of stay the same small size, and my kids like it better that way. I like it better that way. I like my pastas small. Some Townhouse crackers. Again, these are just little snacks and such. My kids do like crackers, so I try to, you know, balance it out a little bit. Not everything is sweet. Club crackers. 2 of my kids, these are their absolute favorite. These are the grab and go ones, so they're already portioned out. So those work out great. I grabbed a box of stuffing. I'm going to be making chicken tonight, so I wanted to make some stuffing. Again, some stuffing instead of rice, just to kind of change things up a little bit. Oh, these are my favorite pastas. It's the mini penne. It's the Market Basket brand. I've never seen it in any other brand. Barilla Pasta used to have a line of mini pastas a few years back, but then they stopped making them. So I like that Market Basket has these. They only have these and then the wagon wheels. The kids don't like the wagon wheels, so I buy the mini penne. Some fruit cups. I bought some Bartlett pears, some mixed fruit, and some diced peaches. Again, these were 3 for $5. Again, I use this to put on top of cottage cheese. The kids can take them as little snacks. So those will go quick. Applesauce. A couple of my kids really like the applesauce. You know, again, a quick snack that I will keep into the fridge for them. Next, I grabbed some Weaver chicken breast patties. I like to make like chicken sandwiches, and again, I'll make up a bunch of them and I'll put them in the freezer, and the kids can grab in just, you know, 60 seconds in the microwave just to nuke it, and they got like a nice chicken sandwich. It's a quick lunch. Our lives are very in and out of the house, on the go all the time, so I like to find things that they can just, you know, grab and go, that's super quick, but that will fill them up. These are really good on the weekends with dance classes and stuff. All right, so I grabbed some sweet Italian sausage. That will be either I'll make sausage and peppers. Sometimes I take the sausage in pierogies and make a dinner with that, or, you know, just put it in spaghetti sauce. I also bought just some ground sausage, not in the casing. These were on sale for $2.38. So I thought that was a great deal. So I'll probably use this in my spaghetti sauce and use these for, you know, its own dinner. I'll probably do sausage, peppers, and onions with that. Pot roast. It was a pretty decent price. I usually like to get my pot roast under $10, but you know, I figured, you know, $10.42, that's not too bad. A little over 2 pounds. I'll be making Mississippi pot roast with this also. Just grab some blade steaks. This, I'll use the mesquite marinade and put them in a Ziploc bag. Put it in the deep freeze because I don't plan on making this within the next couple days. And then when I pull them out the night before, they'll just sit in that marinade, so they'll get nice and tender. I got a pork roast for $2.68. This will be for pulled pork. Make some pulled pork sandwiches. And I got some ground beef and pork combo. I'm debating on whether I make my meatballs with this or I might make burgers. Because I have burgers and fries scheduled for next week. So this would actually make a nice, tasty, juicy burger. So still not quite sure what direction I plan on going with that. And then for tonight, I grabbed leg quarters. There's 3 leg quarters in here. It was $3.14. I'm just gonna roast these up, make some stuffing, some veggies. Boom, great dinner. And then I got some chicken thighs. These still have the skin and the bone on them. Just trying to get to the price. For $3.92, how many pounds is this? 3.29 pounds. I'll probably make fried chicken with that. Because everybody in the house likes the leg quarters. Likes chicken thighs better than drumsticks or anything like that. All right, now we move over to the kitchen counter. I grabbed some canned goods. I didn't really do a big pantry canned goods stock up. I like to kind of plan that out and do an inventory and then do that. I'll probably be doing that on my next food shopping haul. So I will keep you updated on that. All right, so we just got some sweet peas, got some corn. Corn is, of course, corn and peas are the favorite vegetable in the house, or my kids also like me to make glazed carrots. So I just grabbed, I did grab a can of green beans because a couple of the kids do prefer the green beans. So, we got a little bit of a variety here. I grabbed some cans of tomato sauce, just the little cans. They were on sale, 3 for $1. So just a little pantry stock up. I grabbed some fruit cocktail, some olives, and I like to keep these on hand. Just the canned spaghetti sauce. I use them in like my mini calzones, my little pizzas, Sometimes, if I do baked raviolis, I just crack open a can and, throw those in there. These are only 99 cents at Market Basket, so I always like to have a couple of these in my pantry. I needed some more mayonnaise, some sweet vinegar peppers. I like to do the vinegar peppers with the sausage. Tastes really, really good. And sometimes I'll even make some, pasta on the side for that. So I grabbed some of those. Some pineapple orange juice. These were actually on sale for $2. And my kids absolutely love these. So I figured that would be a little treat. Just got some frozen veggies. I like to have chopped onions in the freezer at all times. These come in very, very handy. Just anywhere from, I made hash last night, corned beef hash, and I didn't want to chop up the onion because just didn't have time. So I used some of the frozen chopped onions. Again, pepper strips. I like to keep these in the freezer. Just, you never know when you need them. Some sweet peas, some petite peas. I like to mix the frozen petite peas in with my white rice when I'm making, like some chicken or whatever. It just adds a little extra flavor to the rice. And some butternut squash because I like butternut squash. So I'll probably make this with the chicken tonight also. And then last but not least, I went to the bakery to grab some donuts. My husband loves jelly donuts. And I walked over to the bakery just to see what they had. And take a look at the size of these donuts. It's like the size of my head. These are ginormous. So this is a jelly donut. This is like a Boston cream, but without the chocolate on top. It's just a glazed donut. And then a lemon powder donut. That's for me. That's my favorite. And so I just grabbed those as a little snack. All right, so that is my grocery haul. So I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you want to continue seeing videos like this, or if there's something else that you'd like to see me see me break down, or whatever. So I'm going to now get to put all of this stuff away. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, kiddos, bye.